Oh boy, here we go again. Another game, another curse that needs to be lifted. Gee, I wonder what ritual they botched this time. But hello everybody and welcome to Fatal Frame Maiden of Blackwater, or chronologically Fatal Frame 5. So yeah, we're jumping back to the Fatal Frame franchise once again with the fifth and technically final installment as well, because I think this game originally came out in 2014 for the Wii U, and since then there really hasn't been much news on a sixth installment. Now, this game, much like Mask of the Lunar Eclipse, did get a re-release in 2021 for the Nintendo Switch, PC, and of course PlayStation 5. I'm obviously playing the Nintendo Switch version, which, hang on, give me one sec. Yeah, I want to make sure motion controls are off because I am not dealing with that again. That was like my biggest gripe about Mask of the Lunar Eclipse, but yeah, let's go ahead and jump straight into it, I guess. This game is a work of fiction. Any resemblance to actual people or organizations is entirely coincidental. Also, that went by way too quick. Prologue, lurking in the deep. Miyu Hinasaki. By the way, I am probably going to butcher a lot of these Japanese names. Spirited away in the vicinity of Mount Hikami, people have been mysteriously disappearing without a trace. One such girl is Miyu Hinasaki. She awakens to find herself in an old, half-flooded building. Yeah, so Maiden of Blackwater just throws us right into it. I have to get out of here. Also, nice little detail with her lip shivering. So she's been submerged for a while now, so she's probably going through hyperthermia as well. Alright, just run past the ghost, trying to make it to the door. There we go. I have to find a way out of here. Better run too, because the door's not going to hold them, because you know, they're ghosts. There's a light at the end of the corridor. Maybe there's a way out that way. Yep, here they come. They're chasing after me. I have to get out. Well, so much for that. No going that way. Guess we'll go left instead. They really don't want you to leave. Well, let's go ahead and run back. Doors open again. Miyu Hinasaki has disappeared. You know, that looks like the shrine from the first game. No one could hear her cries for help as she was sealed into a shrine on top of the mountain. That mountain is where the events of the story takes place. We follow the fates of 3 people. Yuri, Rin, and Miyu. It is a terrifying tale of the supernatural. Fatal Frame Maiden of Blackwater. Honestly, I really do hope they come out with the 6th installment, because I really do love the Fatal Frame franchise. First drop, a vanishing trace, Yuri Kuzukata. By the way, if you're curious, chapters in this game are referred to as drops, so first chapter, first drop. Shadow reading. Among the residents of the villages at the foot of Mount Hikami, a certain unique ability has been passed through the ages. This ability, known as shadow reading, enables the user to view the shadow or trace of someone lost in unexplainable circumstances. This is not unlike the psychometry practiced elsewhere. Yuri Kuzukata accompanies Hisoka Kurosawa, a woman who possesses the shadow reading ability, to an abandoned inn on Mount Hikami. Sensing Yuri could, in time, become talented at shadow reading, Hisoka takes her along on an assignment.
I thought that I'd be scared of death. but I can't even cry. I am alone. In the end, I am alone. I will end it all. Alone.
Yuri?
Huh?
What we're looking for should be in here. This is an excellent chance for you to take the lead. Here, take this.
Camera obscura.
This is a camera obscura. It will let you see the unseen, including the clues that will help you find what we're here for. This is your opportunity, your first case. I'm sure you'll do well. Let's start with a little practice. It works exactly like
Hikamori
your own
Hot
camera.
Springs.
Give it a try. Just hold up the camera.
Seriously, thank God I don't have to deal with the
The
ocean
camera
control.
obscura photographs the netherworld, a whole other world separate from our own.
Ahsoka Kurosawa.
That world that we see through the lens is not unlike the after. Make sure not to draw too much interest from the things you see.
There we go.
If you aren't careful, you might be drawn into the netherworld yourself.
Lock on.
Things around here seem to have changed. It wasn't exactly bustling, but it never used to be like this. Take this.
Postmortem photograph. You got a postmortem photograph. Okay, a picture of a dead girl. Thanks. Yeah, by the way, so the idea of the camera obscura is actually very interesting because it ties into like some really old superstition that whenever you take a photo of somebody, it's like you're actually capturing the soul of that person. So it ties into that very old superstition, which is kind of interesting.
It's a token. It will help lead you to what we're looking for. Now don't panic, but be sure to stay on your guard. Go on.
Token, it's a
Head
picture of a
inside.
dead girl. Okay, got the map. Makamori Pond behind Ichiru Manor. Makamori Pond, Makamori Bridge. Any interesting moments in areas? Search inside the abandoned inn. Okay.
This is a
You gotta be
postmortem
really
photograph.
quick with
It's
this.
not just a
Yeah.
normal photograph. It was taken to mourn the dead.
Hearing shadow.
That's why Ren sent us.
So sometimes ghosts will actually appear like out of sight, usually in like walking down hallways, stuff like that. And you want to be quick with taking pictures because taking pictures of a ghost rewards you with points. And you need points in order to either A, upgrade the camera obscura to make it a little bit stronger, which you really need. Because Fatal Frame has some hands in water. Has some of the most difficult boss fights I've ever seen. It also allows you to buy items like healing items, so on, and of course the film we're using now is just like the equivalent of handgun bullets in Resident Evil, but like eventually we'll get stronger film that'll allow us to do more damage to the ghosts. Yeah, let's avoid that room.
Yuri, wait. I can sense something.
Okay.
It's called a trace. A shadow of the past. The token is showing you the way. These traces
Oh,
can lead to
so
the right path.
I'm guessing that's what shadow
Let's follow
writing
that
is.
shadow.
Interesting. Follow the trace. Well, trace went down this way. I see an item straight ahead. Mount Hikami's downfall. An old dusty book has been left in the hallway. Maybe someone dropped it. Mount Hikami has long been considered holy ground. For centuries, people have been drawn to the many sacred shrines and places of worship, as well as the natural features such as the 12th Peak and the Pool of Purification, which have themselves been treated with great reverence. The mountain was also popular with tourists and mountain climbers for the beauty of its abundant, clear waters and ancient, mysterious forest. Worshippers and hikers alike used to find rest at Ichuru Manor, a hot spring resort near the foot of the mountain. Now the inn lies desolate, devoid of visitors. The mountain never recovered from a devastating landslide it suffered many years ago. The shrine road to the summit was cut off, and the flow of water throughout the mountain was altered, forever changing the landscape. New roads that were under construction had to be abandoned, and Ichuru Manor was buried under a slew of rock, resulting in numerous fatalities. Among those lost were the family of Ichuru Manor's proprietor, effectively putting an end to the business. Mount Hikami's days as a tourist destination were no more. Instead, the mountain gained notoriety as a suicide spot. Perhaps because it was traditionally a destination to which the dying would venture. The mountain is now a place for those wishing to end their own lives. By extension, it also became a place for thrill seekers interested in the occult. Oh, I see you. So it... Man peeking through. So it pretty much became similar to the Japanese suicide forest, which disturbingly enough, there's actually a couple places like that. You know, the Japanese suicide forest being the most known. Niagara Falls is actually another big one. I think there's like between 20 to 25 suicides per year there. Golden Gate Bridge as well. Which, quick side note, never kill yourself and keep your heading inside. No matter how shit life is, it will always get better in the end. Was that a shadow of the past? Control echoes of the past. In places where traces of the past are very strong, you may be able to view echoes of the past. Photographing them will earn you photo points, which can be used to upgrade the cameras. Yeah, no matter how life your shit gets, it will always get better. Because honestly, just offing yourself hurts other people along the road, people you actually care about. So if you're having, you know, dark thoughts, try to talk to somebody. Try to talk to somebody, or try to like put yourself in an environment where it will calm yourself down and make you contemplate things. There's a step up here. This part was floorboards. I think it was a display alcove. I see soil on the other side of the boards. The wall and ceiling are warped, and they're all creaking. The entire building must be buried. Crawl through to the other side.
this room?
Door's
It
locked.
appears we need a key. Try using the camera obscura.
Psychic photographs. When you look around through the lens of the camera obscura, you may notice it's reacting to objects which are not normally visible. Lock on the photograph them to expose places or items they have a connection with. Find the locations from the photographs and you may discover some clues there as well. So lock on, take a picture. Oh, it's the room with the doll. There's something in the photo. There's light coming out of the closet, and there's a doll on top of the chest of drawers. This might be where the key is. Find a place shown in the photograph. It's somewhere in this building. View the photograph again, open the main menu, and go to Tokens tab with item records.
Here, you go on ahead of me and look for the key to the door. I'll wait for you here.
Why? Why do I gotta go by myself? Hanging man. That's exactly why. There's ghost here. Why don't you come with me? Actually, I got like the only functioning camera obscura right now, so you're leaving yourself vulnerable. I swear. You got the key on red keychain. It might open that door from before. Go back to Hisoka. Oh yeah, thanks for pointing it out to me, map. Oh no. Man looking at a key. Remember he was looking? It looked like he was hanging because I saw the rope around his neck. Alright, I'm back.
It's somewhere in this room. Take a look around.
Locate the requested item.
Hold on. There's something there.
Tutorial Phantom Exposed. The camera obscura will react to items that are normally hidden from the eyes of the living. You can bring those items back to this world by photographing the place they were taken from with the correct angle and position. So I actually need to angle it too. Ugh. There we go.
This is what we came here for.
Huh.
We shouldn't stay here any longer than we need to.
You're right.
Let's head back before it gets dark.
Okay.
Leave the abandoned inn with Hisoka. Anything in the closet? Nope. You know, hearing man. I immediately And he just straight up shuts the door. I say I immediately saw him peer around the corner.
Yuri, searching for objects like we did just now might be easy, but searching for people is much more difficult. Psychometry allows you to see the psychic imprint as a shadow. Never follow after the shadow of someone who has been spirited away. You might end up seeing something you wish you hadn't.
Honestly, he went by way too quick. Yeah, Spirited Away, the very idea and concept of it is actually fucking horrifying. Because you can't move on. You're basically stuck in limbo for like eternity. It's just suffering. That's what it is. It's just basically suffering for eternity. You can't move on. You can't do anything. Oh, here we go. Fatal frame, there we go. The ghost recoil when you took a photograph of it. Maybe taking more will exercise it for good. Tutorial fighting ghosts. Oh, I don't need to read this. I already have experience fighting ghosts already. Yep. And then I got this new concept where you see these things floating around him. You want to try to gather those up, and it causes more damage to the ghost. Yep, there we go. Shutter chance. Yeah, fragments deal damage to the ghost. Spear fragments break off when a ghost takes damage. After a time, they are reabsorbed. Photographing the fragments before that happens. Targets and shutter chance. When 5 or more targets are in view, taking a photograph will knock back the ghost. The captured area will go red during shutter chance. Keep adjusting your position so that you have at least 5 targets, including ghost and spear fragments, in view to trigger shutter chance. Yep, there you go. Shutter chance. Fatal frame and fatal time. When the captured area flashes red as a ghost is attacking, you could take a fatal frame shot. You need to capture the ghost mid-attack. Apart from a knockback effect, fatal frame shots trigger fatal time, when you can take photos in close succession without using film. Fatal frame shots are very useful when spirits are too close. You can trigger shutter chance. Yep, wait for him to attack. Just hit him quick succession. Attack range and attack power. The camera obscura only has an effect on ghosts within a specific range. Ghosts that are too far away will not take any damage. with that. There we go. Oh, he's through the wall. There we go. Frame. There we go. Exorcise the ghost.
I'm sorry. I shouldn't have brought you here.
What the hell did you do, Ahsoka?
I am alone.
Dream again.
Mr. Hojo? Hisoka came by a little while ago.
Oh, Hisoka. What does she want?
She found the photo book.
She did?
Yeah, here, take a look.
While learning about shadow reading from Hisoka, Yuri used the ability to retrieve an album of post-mortem photographs from a ruined inn on Mount Hikami. The album was requested by a certain Rin Hojo. As Rin awoke from a bad dream, he found himself tormented by uncertainty. Was it really just a dream or a suppressed childhood memory? This question has plagued him for some time. Yeah, we got a B rank. But that's fine. So that's the end of chapter 1. Go ahead and move on to chapter 2. It has been several days since the incident at the inn. Hisoka is out on a case. A young girl comes to the shop and finds a worried Yuri. Yuri is given a missing persons case, something Hisoka forbade. Yeah, so basically on this screen, this will allow you to buy items using points. Like herbal medicine, sacred waters, which sacred waters are kind of like your first aid sprays. Like herbal medicines, like your Resident Evil equivalent to herbs. Sacred waters is like your first aid sprays. Purifying embers, which are actually new to this game. They're like your purple herbs. I'll explain more about purifying embers later on. And of course, like mirror stones is like a revive, so when you die, you don't really die, you just revive. And of course, you also got the type 14, type 61, type 90 films, and the psychic lens, which will be purchased once. The lens will allow you to experience spiritual phenomenon. 1,000 points for one lens. I ain't too worried about that. Let's go ahead and start it. Second drop. Mount Hikami, Yori Kuzukata. A few days have passed since Yuri's introduction to shadow reading at the abandoned inn. Since then, Hisoka has gone off somewhere and hasn't returned. Yuri worries for Hisoka, but isn't sure how or where to start searching. As she sits waiting at the antique shop, a girl named Fuyui Himoni, I don't know, shows up claiming to have enlisted Hisoka to help her find a missing person. Fuyui Himeno? Menino? I don't know. I should probably stop. Himino. Antique Cafe Kurosawa. Which, fun fact, Kurosawa is actually the last name of the inventor of the camera obscura in game.
Excuse me.
Hello?
I'm looking for Hisoka Kurosawa. Is she here?
Oh, I'm sorry, but she stepped out.
My name is Fuyuhi Himino. I've been waiting for her to tell me if
Yuhi Himino.
she could help me find someone. I still haven't got a reply from her.
You're looking for someone?
She might have gone to the mountain. Mount Hikami.
Mount Hikami.
Someone told me that they saw my friend there. It's an infamous suicide spot, isn't it? I don't know why Haruka would go to a place like that, and without even saying a word to me.
Don't worry. As soon as Hisoka gets back, I'll tell her.
No, that's fine. I can't wait any longer. I'll go look for her myself.
Huh? Come back!
Fuyuhi Himino. Okay. Hisoka left a few days ago and hasn't been back. Maybe this is what she's been working on. Hisoka's room is upstairs. Maybe she left some clues as to her whereabouts. Kurosawa's Antiques. First floor, Kurosawa's Antiques. Second floor, Hisoka's room. Yeah, I want to explore around a bit, though. These drawers... Oh my god, there's jiggle physics. These drawers seem to be where the shop's receipts and financial records are kept. I've not taken a proper look through them yet. Of course, there's jiggle physics. I just noticed that. Cupboards is filled with cups that we don't use anymore. That's a clock with a large bell. Yeah, I want to look around, see if there's like anything noteworthy. The road in front of the shop leads to Mount Hikami. It was built for the tourists, but the only people who use it now are the people who live here. The big antique sofa, it's been here since I first came to the shop. I don't think it will sell, but Hisoka doesn't seem to mind. Not really that big of an antique shop. Then again, gotta make do with what you got, I guess. A book about Mount Hikami was lying on the bookshelf. Suicide at Mount Hikami. It seems to be about the rumors surrounding Mount Hikami as a site of spiritual activity. How does a place become famed for suicide? As more people die, the place will gain a reputation, and people are drawn to these spots out of a desire not to be alone in the end. Interestingly, these suicide spots are rarely known as hotspots for spiritual activity. This is what makes Mount Hikami distinct from the others. It has both a tradition of suicide and has long been associated with ghost sightings. Then there are the so-called Maidens of Blackwater. It is said if you are found by one of those maidens, they will lead you to your death. Those caught in the maiden's gaze never again leave the mountain, or so the rumors go. There are also tales of specters on Mount Hikami who relive their own deaths. Those who do not die in accordance with the local practices become cursed, forced to relive their final moments for eternity. And that's why I say spirit in a way is living hell, well, unliving hell, I should say. Many of the people who have been kept from committing suicide on Mount Hikami claim to have seen a maiden, or one of these looping specters, and felt a strong compulsion to kill themselves. Perhaps it is because of these stories of maidens and ghosts that the mountain continues to be a popular spot for those looking to take their own life. The Deathly Mountain, a book about Mount Hikami, was laying on the bookshelf. It seems to be about the traditions surrounding the mountain. Mount Hikami has long been feared to be haunted. In the past, it was said that sleeping with one's feet facing the mountain was taboo. Watching the sunset behind the mountain, too, was believed to invite forth beings from the netherworld. Today, the mountain is said to call to those fascinated by death. Countless rumors abound of people spirited away to that accursed peak. They are said to venture to the mountain alone, leaving behind no trace of themselves. Some say the bodies of those who vanish can be found at the bottom of the lake of the departed on the mountain's summit. Since becoming a tourist destination, the prevalence of such frightening tales did seem to diminish for a while. Even so, despite its fleeting status as a tourist hotspot, Mount Hikami is yet to shake its reputation as a cursed mountain, a place of death. Today it has become a popular place at which to commit suicide. What's through here? Stairs leading up. You can look down on the shop from here. I hear a radio going off. Yeah, that's the room we need to go into. I want to like look around a bit. See if there's anything else. Soka gave me this room when I moved in. It used to be her bedroom. It's been a while since I moved in, but I still haven't unpacked anything. Hisoka put this desk here for me. This used to be Hisoka's bedroom, but she freed it up for me to use. Hisoka doesn't like it when I don't make my bed. I'll do it later. There's a big pile of cardboard boxes. I haven't touched them since I moved in. There are some baskets and file cases on top of the dresser. Hisoka set them out for me, but I'm not sure what to do with them. This leads to the bathroom. Hisoka prefers a large bathtub, but it's too large for me to relax in very easily. That's the bathroom. There's a clock with an old dresser. The face is worn and faded. Hisoka seems to really like this clock. This room is usually used for storage, but it's been tidied up for use as a guest bedroom. I stayed in this room when I first came here. Now that I think about it, Hisoka must keep it as a place the people she finds can stay in. Oh yeah, we're back downstairs. Okay, let's head on back up. Check Hisoka's room. I don't think it was this room. Yeah, that's Yuri's bedroom. This is Hisoka's room. She really likes the traditional Japanese style. It's an old Japanese style full-length mirror. I never liked looking into mirrors. I'm not trying to look at the mirror, I'm trying to pick this up. Lost item case files. A folder reading lost items sits on the desk. Looks like it's been bound by string. These seem to be notes on Hisoka's shadow reading cases. Lost items case files. Client. Missing item diary. Token. Photo of the deceased. Details. Locate mother's diary. Client seeks info on their late mother. Relates to a deceased individual. Apply caution. Results. The caretaker of the deceased had burned the diary at her request. Client, missing item, storeroom key. Token, photo of the deceased. Details, located storeroom key. Item may already be lost. Token and item belong to deceased. Apply caution. Results item located. Had been hidden by client's parents. Return to the client. Client, missing item, diamond ring. Token, rings box. Details, client seeks lost engagement ring. Requested fiance not to be notified. Date of wedding soon approaching. Results found on client's desk was in an obvious place, but somehow eluded the client. That's how it be. That's how it be when you misplace items. They're in the most obvious spots. Client, Ren Hojo. Missing item, album of post-mortem photographs. Token, post-mortem photograph. Detail, reference material for a book about traditional practice in Mount Hikami. Area, bad location, but minimum danger anticipated. Client is an acquaintance. Results, found in an old building of abandoned inn. Shadow attempted to drag Yuri towards the netherworld. Should have gone alone, must warn Yuri to stay away from the mountain. The Art of Shadow Reading. There's a book next to the title entitled The Art of Shadow Reading. Shadow reading is the ability to read traces of the past, not unlike the ability commonly known as psychometry. By following these traces, it is possible to find things that have gone missing or which were no longer visible. Things that are demonstrably there, but for reasons unknown, are all but invisible. Things the owner wish to be forgotten. Things whose owners have passed away. Things that no longer wish to be seen. Things drawn partway into the netherworld, invisible within our own. Such items can be called back to the world of the living. Unlike these objects, however, people have been spirited away must not be chased after lightly. In many such cases, they have been taken by creatures of the netherworld who linger nearby. Utmost caution must always be applied. An envelope has been left on the desk. The sender's name reads Vyuhi Mino. I don't know why I have such a hard time pronouncing her last name. This must be Vyuhi's missing persons request. Maybe it could provide some clues as to where Hisoka and Vyuhi went. Dear Miss Kurosawa, please find Haruka. She went missing over a week ago. You do still take on missing persons cases, don't you? I've contacted the police, but they're no help. They say she was probably spirited away. The smartest police officers ever. Yeah, after that, I'm not going up to the suicide mountain. No, thank you. It's haunted up there. Haruka wouldn't have gone anywhere without telling me. I'm certain something bad has happened. I can handle my own grief, but I can't stand the thought of her suffering somewhere. What if she's waiting for me to find her? I'm worried sick. Haruka is still alive, I know it, but something has to be done, and quick. Remember when you found that precious picture of me and Haruka? I was so happy to have it. Now I need your help once again. There was a photograph with the letter. It shows Vyuhi looking shy and another girl. They look close.
Hisoka. She must have gone to Mount Hikami to look for this girl. Mount Hikami. A place where many come to take their lives. I'm positive that Fuyuhi must have come here.
Man, we're going to go straight up the mountain. Mount Hikami. Fuyuhi is somewhere in this on this mountain. I should be able to use this picture to find her trace. Okay. Well, there's the inn. Oh, I immediately went to the camera obscura. I don't have it. Great. I just like instinctually went for it. What was that? So the pool of something. Oh, pool of purification. Okay, she went left. The road has collapsed and the stone stairs are cut off. It must have been a landslide. The old road seems to carry on up the edge of the cliff. Follow the trail. Water flows from the rocks has pooled here, forming a small pond. There's something on the ground. Oh, great. The spirit hands are back. Sometimes a ghost hand will appear when you try to reach for an object. Release the R at the right moment to dodge it. If you get grabbed, you use blah 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 to break their hold on you. A tourist brochure. I wonder if he dropped it. It has a map of the mountain. Kurosawa's Antiques. This should be very useful. So this is the way from the pool of purification to the unfathomable forest. Got it. Why would you go to a place called the unfathomable forest? That already sounds like a stupid idea. Why? There's something under the waterfall. You got purifying embers. Coals that light the forbidden flame. They dry you and remove the taint of the black water. The wetness gauge is the lower right of the screen will light up when you come in contact with water. If you get drenched, you'll become an easy target for malevolent spirits. Use purifying embers to dry yourself off. Yeah, so that's what the embers are for. Just seen a ghost fall off the edge. Herbal medicine, nice. Pills made from a myriad of herbs. Consuming them will restore some health. Continue on up the mountain, I guess. The road is buried under earth and rock. Grass and trees jut out from amongst it. Must have collapsed a long time ago. There's something else right there. Purifying embers. Okay, she went down into the water. There's something in the water. Oh, it's the camera obscura. Hisoka's camera obscura. What's it doing here? You got type 14 film, 24. Old film is not effective at exorcising ghosts, and it takes a long time to load. You got the stun lens, a lens that forcibly staggers the photographed subject. To use it, equip it to your camera obscura and press Y when you have enough spirit power. You got the switch upgrade. This allows you to equip and take pictures with different lenses. You can now use the camera obscura. Oh, we got like one type 61 as well. Oh boy, here we go. Oh, two of them. Stagger him back, I guess. Go for it. I know you want to go for it. Go for it. Yep. He's going for it. That's one dead. Where's the other one at? Oh! Charge, 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 charge! Okay, we're good. No, you don't. Camera Obscura must have been carried here by the current. This means Hisoka is on the mountain too. But I should focus on finding Fuyuhi first. She can't have gone far. Yeah, I need to hurry up and get out of the water. You really don't want to be in the water for long. Woman on a cliff. I can't see to the bottom. Nobody could survive a drop from this site. Oh god. From here you can see the whole area below the waterfall. There's the shrine road wiped out by the landslide, and the path that leads up here. Yeah, take a picture. There we go. Hikami entering the Forbidden Woods or whatever. The Unfathomable Woods. Fuyuhi's notes number 1. There's a torn note laying on the ground. It looks like Hikami's. I looked into Mount Hikami. It's always been a spiritual place. Not spiritual as in holy, but spiritual as in filled with the spirits of the dead. Maybe that's why it's a suicide spot. Haruka wouldn't go to die alone, though not without telling me. The book said people get spirited away to the mountain. They get called towards it and disappear alone. I read how it calls to people who are perceptive, anxious, meek, and who lack family. My heart skipped a beat when I read that. It was describing Haruka perfectly. She's so kind and accepting. She always opens up to me. She's alert, even when she seems to be spacing out. She knows what I'm thinking. Maybe she was spirited away. But where do people go when they're spirited away? The more I think about it, the scarier it gets. And the more my heart starts pounding. Yeah, like I said, being spirited away is a hellish afterlife, to put it mildly. Old film is not effective at exorcising ghosts, and it takes a long time to load. Still better than the normal film. To the unfathomable forest. Oh, here we go. Now this section can be difficult. The stone lanterns along the road to the shrine have all been lit. And it's not difficult because of the ghosts, it's difficult because the layout's just really weird, so it's easy to get lost here. There was someone by the shrine on the other side of the river. Was it Fuyuhi? Oh, great. You're in my way, dude. Just die already. Well, just exercise already, I guess. There we go. That was a nice Fatal Frame combo, though. Oh my god. Picture self. Thank you, Yuri. Okay, she went down this way. It looks like she went over here. Yugi Hamino looking up at a tree. Yugi's tracing's here. There's a note lying amongst the dead leaves. It looks like Yugi Hamino's. I don't know what to do now that Haruka's gone missing. I can't do anything on my own. It's like I can't breathe. We've been close since we were children. Now she's gone. I realize how important she is to me, how irreplaceable. I can't stop thinking I could have done something when she left that day. Maybe if I had said something, I could have stopped her from going. The waiting is unbearable. I should have been the one to disappear. It should have been me. If Haruka comes back, there's so much I want to tell her. I should tell her how I really feel before we end things together. Maybe she's already known for a long time, but I'll tell her anyway. I have to tell her. The Yui has been here. I can use this note to pick up her trace again. Hanged woman. That's what she was looking up at the tree at. Oh, great. Here we go again. Yo, what's up? Oh no, look at the one on the bottom! Got him. She's going for it, she's going for it, she's going for it. Come on, I know you want to. No, not the guy again! Dealing with two ghosts is the worst. It's even worse when they split up like this. What's that guy crying about? Alright. We're good. Oh, there's something over there. Type 61 film, nice. New film in good condition is effective at exorcising ghosts. Yeah, but we need some of that like Type 90 film. That's where it's at. More Type 14. Wait, what? I can't hold it anymore? There's a limit to how much film you could... That just moved. Note from a tent. Scrapped notebook. It looks like it fell from the sleeping bag, poking out of the tent. How long have I been here? I suppose it doesn't matter. I'm glad I decided to do things right and come here to die. This place feels right. I thought I might get lonely, but there are people here, people who aren't alive. This place may be strange, as people say. I heard children playing just now. I tried to get a look at them, but they ran off before I could get close. Did they come here on their own, or were they left here? Earlier, I heard the sound of a raspy breathing and running. After that, I heard a scream. I was scared. I held my breath. I'm not scared of death, but that was terrifying. I saw a woman dressed in white today. She was draped in cloth, so I couldn't see her face. She seemed to stare at me for a while, then left. Which side is she on, I wonder? Will she come back? Will she be back? I saw her again. She turns up every day, watching me. I feel her gaze, but not her presence. As soon as I notice her, she disappears. She must be constantly watching me. I heard a voice, a mournful voice, like screaming. No, like singing. It was a call of some kind, but not for me, not yet. My time is yet to come. Everything I brought with me is gone. Now I have nothing. I like it here. Nothing matters now. This was the right choice. I'm glad I came. She will come soon. She will take me away. She is calling. I must go. That's rather disturbing. So, make a mental note about that. Yeah, follow the shadow writing or whatever it is. Shadow trace. Ran into a tree. Guess she went up this way. Swept away maiden. Just casually floating down the river. Yui Hamino in front of the shrine. Countless dolls are lined up around the shrine. Maybe this shrine used dolls in its ceremonies. They look like they've been out here for quite some time, exposed to the elements. Okay, she went around back. There she is. Yui Hamino examining a door. The door's shut. It doesn't look like Fuyui went into the shrine. Oh, there's something. Yep. There's a page from a notebook on the ground. It looks like Fuyui's handwriting. Haruka and I have been close since kindergarten. We sang a song together at graduation. It was called The Song of Memories. Haruka and I looked at each other when we sang together. I'll never forget that. I think about those times a lot lately. They were the best. If I even hum that tune, I start to tear up. Oh, you little... Ooh! What the... Yeah, way to put me on the spot, I guess. Try it, try it, try it, try it. What a stupid ghost. I know you're still there. Yeah, come on. There you are. Go for it. Go for it. Go for it. I dare ya. Like I said, I dare ya. What you get? Scaring the crap out of me. Got you that time. Girl watching from behind. Boy watching from behind. Girl watching from behind. Little brats. Alright, where'd she go this time? Something right there. Some more Type 61 film. Nice. Well, items over here. Oh, sacred water. Yeah, I grabbed that. Clean water used for purification restores your health completely. Oh, there's another one down here. Oh, great. Oh, there's one behind me too. Oh, there's 3 of them this time. You don't want to. You don't want to. You don't want to. Get back in front. Get back in front. Oh, great. That's what you get. Yeah, go for it, go for it, go for it, go for it. I know you want to. Oh! Yeah. I think one of them's dead. Yeah, he's going for it. Got him. I think they're done. Yeah, I really hate fighting multiple ghosts. Such a pain. Purifying amber, nice. More of those, the better too. Okay, the shadow went down this way. Oh, another item over here though. Yeah. Oh, you... Get off me! Mirror stone. A black stone that emits a mysterious light. If you run out of health, it will protect you. Nice. I basically got a revive. Oh, she went this way now? Oh, there she is. Yui.
Fuyuhi!
Haruka. She's here on the mountain.
Have you seen her?
No, but she's here. I have to find her.
I wonder. Why did the two of us survive? We made a promise that we'd all die together.
When will we get the chance to join the others?
Oh, that's fucked.
Hey, I'll go and look for Haruka. Let's go back.
It looks like Fuyui and Hiroko were like survivors of a suicide pact, I guess.
To die alone in a place like this.
Don't you start saying creepy stuff now. Get out of here. Yeah, what's this? Another note. Sunken note. A tattered note is floating at the edge of the marsh. It looks recent. Watching the sunset makes me want to cry. I have no home to go back to. Nobody will be there. If I went back, everyone would be there. No one would. I know that now. That's why I came to the mountain. My grandma used to tell me never to go to the mountain at sunsets. But my feet led me here. I chased the sun and it kept getting bigger. I couldn't stop. I felt the need to write something, so I'm scribbling this down. I had to go into the water. I had to write this first. I had to write something. What else should I write? She's calling to me. I have to go before the sun sets. Why were you just standing there in front of me? Why? Okay. We need to start making our way back through the woods.
No, Haruka didn't go this way.
Who cares where Haruka went? Flashing, suggesting that, oh, there's something right there. Hello. Herbal medicine. Yuri, please. Even out. Thank you.
This way. There's something over here.
Fuyuhi!
Off she go. Oh, I gotta fight the kids. Okay, here we go. Don't you dare. Don't you dare. Back off. Back off. Ugh. 3-on-1 crap. Yeah. So all three of you get in a frame. Yep, he's going for it. Or no. I have to find Fuyui. Who cares about Fuyui? You have like 3 snot-nosed brats that you gotta keep an eye on. You going for it? Are you going for it? No, you don't. Okay, that's 1 down. Oh yeah, she's going for it. Cut up that. Oh, no, she's dead anyway, so that's good. And that's the last one. Phew.
Fuyuhi! Haruka, she's here.
No, she's not. Come on, Fuyui, we gotta get out of here. There's something in the riverbank.
Fuyuhi, where are you?
Oh great, she disappeared again.
Close your eyes. Back to
Oh, this was Hisoka's favorite.
that spring.
It must have been carried here by the river, just like the camera obscura. You got the evade upgrade. This allows you to detect threats capable of being dodged. He isn't here. I have to find her. There she goes. Oh. Oh, another sacred water. Yep. We actually do have a really big problem though, because it's raining. The water meter thing's going to build up.
Fuyuhi?
Play with me forever. I know I'll remember forever and ever.
No, great. Now we gotta deal with Huey. Oh! What do you mean? Let's see. What do you mean that didn't count? First real boss fight, I guess. She's going for it again. Yeah, hit her with that shutter chance. She's... No, you don't. Fatal frame. Yeah, you stay far over there. No, you don't. Nope. Will you stop? Oh, I dodged her. With that shutter chance, where'd you go this time? Okay, I'm getting good at dodging her. Got her with a fatal frame. If you touch a weakened ghost, it triggers a fatal glance and you'll see its memories.
Haruka.
Touch the defeated ghost.
Ryuhi. Haruka. Ryuhi.
shame too much. You cannot leave the mountain. You will dissolve into nothing.
Tutorial tainted. Ghost attacks may leave you tainted by the black water. If this happens, your health will continuously decrease. Use purifying embers to defeat all present ghosts to remove it. Okay, you don't want to fight the maidens. Try to run away from her. Oh, where'd she go? The Shrine Maiden must have had something to do with Fuyui cutting her throat. I've got to get away before she finds me. Now we gotta start making our way back down the mountain, which is this way, I think. Yep. Like I said, this is the problem about the, like, over there's a section I haven't explored yet either. Just like remembering the layout of the unfathomable forest. Full of purification. It's too dangerous, I can't stay here. I have to go back for now. This is why maps are important. While searching for a friend, Fuyui Hamino ended up taking her own life. Having witnessed Fuyui's final moments, Yuri knows she wasn't alone when she died. What of that other woman who killed herself in the same way? Not to mention the mysterious Shrine Maiden sodden from the rain. Yuri managed to locate Ahsoka's camera obscura, along with a charm she always liked to wear. For now, she must return to the antique shop alone. And that is the end of chapter 2. Oh, we got an A rank. Nice. Alright. I'm going to go ahead and end it off here. Yeah, next episode we'll be going through like 3rd drop and I think like 4th and 5th. Now do keep in mind this is going to take a while because I think Fatal Frame Maiden of Blackwater is actually the longest game in the franchise as well. Like, I think roughly it should only take you like 14 hours to get through it, so we're going to be here for a while. But until then, if you guys enjoyed the video, like and subscribe as always. Until next time, have a good day.